Part 7 of building the log fort. At this point, I might be damaging the fort every time I do a shovel throw, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Today's part of the log fort series will be in a long form video because there's a lot to unpack. So today, goals: finish this wall off, start placing moss. We'll probably start with the moss along here, so you have to collect a lot of that, and then start on the wall back there or back there. There's a lot of stuff I can do making it look prettier than it is right now, because this isn't my best work of art. So let's get some moss. I low-key might have found the holy grail of moss and bark. This dead tree here, I've just been stripping off all the bark with moss on it, and it's like perfect for insulation. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Okay. We collected all of this bark from that one tree. Now we will apply it to my fort to make it more insulated for water and stuff that water produces, like more water. Well, this is how far we've gotten, and we are out of wood. But the benefit of being in a forest is that there's other dead trees around. So hopefully we find one that's not too far. I think we've collected enough bark to finish off the rest of this wall, but I think I'm just going to focus on finishing off this and then securing all the bark and then finishing that one wall that I said I'd finish earlier. So, yep. New invention, I call it the ladder. New to the Forest Society. Great piece of infrastructure. This will help us get to the higher parts of the wall with all the moss. Alrighty, roof is fully barked and mossed up. I ended up deciding for the roof, we'll actually just do chunks of bark from dead trees, and that worked very well. So what I'm gonna do now is actually put a thin layer of dirt and leaves on top, because I know it won't look as pretty, but all these chunks are very loose and they come off very easily. So like one good windstorm, even though it's protected in here, it'll still cause a lot of damage. So we're gonna throw some branches and sticks and leaves and dirt on top. Alrighty, we continued that wall a little bit. We have a little ways to go. So that one's like 70% there. We completely finished the roof on this one, and if I do say so myself, it looks beautiful. There's no spots you can see through it anymore. I chucked a bunch of dirt on it, so over the next while the moss will grow more, especially in the winter. And then door still looks the same. And then inside it's like fully dark on this wall now. There's a few spots where you can see through, but it's different than like that, which it was kind of like before. So yeah, for the rest of the series, I will not be throwing the shovel onto this roof. I'm sorry, but I don't want to wreck it.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But we'll throw it on this roof until this roof is farther through its way. Anyways, sub for part 8 of the log fort.